Hey, it's Cam again. Welcome to part 2 of our commentary. If you've missed part 1, you can click on the link in the description to check it out.
Does this man have a torso? Did you see how high his pants were?
It's the 1990s. Humans didn't have torsos in the 1990s.
I would disagree, but I was born in 99, so
Yeah, well, I was born
I
in
have
94.
no way of knowing.
It was
I'll
really
just
hard.
take you at your word blindly.
It was 6 hard years of having no torso.
Yeah.
That's why I was so short back then.
Just in the 90s. Before the 90s, there was a weird gap in history.
That's what they're referring to when they say Y2K, you know.
Of course, yeah.
See, look, this is Michael Jordan's house, and this is canonically after he has been a champion in basketball.
He's
right?
just with his, side family.
Yeah. This strikes me as like a Christmas commercial almost. This little part, the little girl, she sees the shadows.
Oh my god, replace these two with the M&Ms.
Oh my gosh, it totally is that. It's actually really weird for them to try and paint the Looney Tunes as these magical special creatures for one scene in this movie.
Yeah.
And just remember that 5 minutes before this, Michael Jordan was yelling at a green screen while Sylvester said, "We have ball."
We have ball. They knew what they were doing, dude.
They knew what they were doing. There's no way. Someone was in this movie who was just a yes man greenlighting things.
There always is.
There always is. Beat up the dog, kids.
Sorry, we trained him to attack cartoon characters. We're really sorry.
I know that's a little racist, but
Yeah, it's anti-racist.
I do not remember this scene.
Are we watching the extended cut?
This is the Zack Snyder extended cut of
Yeah,
Looney Tunes.
Zack Snyder's.
People have been ever since the new Space Jam came out. People have been rioting on Twitter. Released the Snyder cut of Space Jam.
Yeah, the director's been demanding his own full cut of this movie.
My art will not be squelched.
I'm tired of people saying it's not good. You just haven't seen my true vision.
Holy crap! Can we just give some applause to Newman, who took some time out of his day to dig up an entire golf course in 3 hours or whatever it was?
How does he know? Oh, has he been looking for Michael Jordan?
Yeah, he's been looking for Michael Jordan this whole time. Oh, there's some 90s. Whoo, there's the 90s. I can feel it.
Good old callbacks.
Ooh, that hurts.
They're sprinkled very, very, sparsely throughout the movie.
You know how in BoJack Horseman, there will be lines that's they'll be listening to a song and it's we're in the 90s, or they'll have flashbacks that are overt, and they'll have these overt references to it being that decade.
Yeah.
Space Jam feels like it's making fun of the 90s.
Yeah.
Even though it's just being part of the 90s.
Yeah. It feels like somebody from today trying to remember what the 90s was like by its biggest stuff during the 90s.
Yeah. And if you actually erased it and they were that's a little on the nose.
Yeah.
We weren't all like this. So you see what I mean? The movie is just way shorter than you think it is in your head.
Oh, are we here? Are we at the...
Yeah, this is welcome to the third act. Here we are. It's just one of those movies that, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid versus now, I'll think these movies are, really long movies, and there's these really long arcs, and it'll just feel like you've been watching it forever, and then you go back and you watch it as an adult, and it's oh, okay, I guess this movie took, it feels like everything happens in 30 minutes.
Yeah. I don't feel like the Looney Tunes have been in it that much, honestly.
I mean, they've definitely gotten a lot of hijinks done.
Yeah.
They did the spit shine. Sylvester reminded them that they have balls.
I don't think they've been in it more than the new one so far. Because in the new one, they approximately were in it for like a few jokes, and then they would leave the scene.
Well, in this one, everyone gets like a line or a moment. Like in the new one, it's like they have one moment where they're running around, and where they're running around and they play. What is this? What is this?
These absolute horn dogs in the crowd.
And in the new one they have like one scene where they play basketball like the Looney Tunes, and they just stop, and it's like literally a 30-second moment. At the very beginning, it's just Bugs Bunny on the planet by himself, and he's going crazy, and he's not Bugs Bunny. He's very pathetic and weird.
Well, that was a very weird plot that they had to rescue everyone from like the franchises.
Yeah.
That always felt very, very weird.
Now, I say that, but it was absolutely worth it to see the Iron Giant sitting in the background of a basketball game.
That's what everybody says. They just like looked at the crowd for the whole game.
Yeah, the crowd was the best part of that movie.
Fate of the universe. Guys, the most important thing, let's have fun.
They're all enslaved for the rest of their lives. They get pulled off. Did we have fun, Jordan? Are you having fun? I'm glad you had fun, Michael Jordan.
They like end up winning. They're like, wait, guys, they look like they were having a lot of fun. Like,
all right,
we can't do this.
Chain us up.
Yeah.
They like play it as like a really like honorable moment where they intentionally just like they just T-pose and allow them to go past them.
Yeah.
So they could get the last basket of the game.
Yeah. Just very powerful moment.
Can I just point out that this is literally perfect to have Marvin Manhunter. Not Marvin Manhunter.
Marvin the Martian Manhunter.
The Martian Manhunter.
The Manhunter.
Being the ref for this game. Because he's from space, but also a Looney Tune, so he'd be impartial. Just another one of the genius strokes what this movie comes up with.
What?
Did he get that power from the basketball player?
Why is anybody playing basketball in this movie? That really grinds her gears, apparently.
Yeah, she does not like that. It's like her spinach. Like Popeye's spinach, you just call her doll.
Where's our Lola origin story?
Yeah, Lola needs a One Piece style origin story where you go back in time and you find out, like, oh, this horrible person.
I need a Lola origin story directed by Christopher Nolan with a very, very dark poster that just says Lola.
Lola. Lola, coming out October 13th. Once again, I don't think that Michael Jordan is taking this game nearly as seriously as they are. Like, he's like, you know, if we lose, I still get my paycheck for the movie. I go home to my second family and kids in my smaller house.
I would love to see if he was so in character. He was actually thought this was, like, very high stakes in the movie. You guys, quit screwing around.
That you have to really be smelling for Danny DeVito's while he's smoking a cigar to smell you in a locker. This is their our Agent Coulson moment of this movie.
Oh, is he about to get murdered?
Yeah, they're gonna like screw him up, and it's gonna like motivate them to play harder.
Not the fat, lovable guy. I had very, very kind of connected feelings on him.
He had trading cards of you, Michael Jordan.
Yeah. It was actually a very normal thing. It wasn't weird at all. Millions upon millions of boys have those cards.
Oh man, he was one of my fans. But now I have to really take this game seriously.
It's just Coke.
Yeah, it's literally just cocaine.
Yeah.
I can't stop seeing that he's just standing in a green screen, running around his hand as if he was fighting over a bottle.
Uh-oh. Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes take steroids to win a basketball game.
And local reports today, the win has in fact been removed from their record. That theme is remarkably similar to the Treasure Planet theme.
Oh, really?
Not that one.
Yeah. Terrible, terrible timing.
No, the ba da 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 da.
No, that's a different movie.
What is that?
I don't know, but
you can hear what I'm talking about. Like that movie.
oh, that's How to Train Your Dragon.
That is.
Yeah,
You're totally right. That's how to play how to how to train your dragon.
Yeah. I would love it if this game had refs that have been trying to get their attention the whole time.
Guys, you can't do
Can't
any of
do that,
this.
guys.
None of this is.
How did you sneak a gun in here?
This is illegal. This isn't just against the basketball rules.
Yeah.
You can't shoot other players.
Just can't hear him over the crowd and the general Looney Tunes dynamite.
There was way too much jiggle in that trunk.
Yeah.
Just
These creators are just a bunch of horn dogs,
they
dude.
really are. Like, they took something before they made this movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can imagine Michael Jordan's like, okay, now I want it to be a good, wholesome family film. All right. Like, maybe show the speech that, motivated me to become a basketball star. Okay. But I don't want any nonsense in this movie. I want it to be good, wholesome. All right, yeah, no problem.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. We have balls!
Wait, what is this?
Been there.
Yeah. He probably didn't even have to paint it.
Okay, why did he even bother? Like, nice.
Yes.
Why did they even bother having the rest of the Looney Tunes there if Tweety Bird can literally take all of them in a fight? Why are they playing basketball?
Yeah.
Tweety Bird could fight
and
them all
furthermore,
by themselves. This definitely
didn't age.
yeah, this didn't age well.
Age amazing. Not to say this was fine at the time either. It's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying that the same person who said yes to Lola Bunny probably said yes to that scene.
Does Bugs die in every single installment?
I just want to point out that Bugs has absolutely, suffered more fatal injuries in this movie alone.
I think it is absolutely hysterical that death-defying things happen all the time, and every once in a while it will happen to Bugs and he dies. That's twice now.
Yeah, the rules seem really inconsistent on this one.
I actually feel kind of sorry for this guy.
His uniform is really dirty. That is... I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I think he got blown up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, God, did he just get that out of the dirty laundry or something? Yeah.
Yeah. Complete redemption.
Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst CGI moment of the movie. Are you ready?
Oh, I think I remember this.
This is truly the stuff of nightmares. Just that face right there. Oh no!
They didn't even have to do that much in post to make this look.
Oh gosh. Oh, that is unfortunate.
I really want to know what this guy's thoughts on this scene is. I always feel sorry for people that get cast in a movie and their character is like fat and disgusting.
Yeah, like that's the joke. You get it?
But like they say that, like they oversay that in the movie.
Right,
and the guy's like, haha, like, yeah.
Do you get it? Because you're fat and disgusting.
Don't talk. Just let us
Fine.
do physical humor too.
Fine, I'll sign the contract.
Yeah. I literally have to feed my kids, babe.
Here he is! I told you, out of literally nowhere.
This makes no sense.
I'd like to point out that they are not like on the outer crust of Earth. This is inside of Looney Tune land, which means that Bill Murray had to go back to the golf course, go back and find the exact spot that they went down in, found a Looney Tunes Toon Squad costume or whatever, and then go and decide to play the game, assuming that he already knew about the stakes of the game.
And then come up with that, can I be of assistance line?
Can I be of assistance line? All right, well, he just got kicked out of the game.
I didn't even see who that was.
He was like, he was the ref, and he said, let's all play fair. And then he just like punched the ref. I was like, all right, well, you're out.
Just cut out the middleman.
Yeah, that's a red card.
Yep.
See ya. Yeah, that's how to train your dragon.
Okay,
that is literally how to train your dragon.
Yeah.
Why do they even have this moment with Bill Murray come in to save the day? He doesn't accomplish anything except for just give him another teammate. Yeah. Yes.
You know, Michael Jordan can actually do that with his body.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That is a whole new level of like intensive training and just honing your body into.
You actually unlock that after you win 3 championships in a row.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Then I will never.
It's very rare.
I mean, it's so rare that it's just one of those things that I will never be able to definitively disprove.
Yeah.
You know.
Just believe me. Here.
I do.
Yeah. No, seriously, just believe me. Like,
I believe you.
If you just believe me, it'd make things a lot easier.
I do not doubt you. You seem very trustworthy on this subject. I don't play sports. You play some sports, so you're right.
You've played rec league before, right?
Yeah.
You know everything there is to know about sports.
You played Wii bowling, right?
Yeah, you.
Okay, that one in the blue is just high. There's no question about it. Like, that dude's like, you know, he's normally over behind the Wendy's, like, doing some business transactions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's actually a normal human. Believe it or not.
Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah. Newman becomes an amazing basketball star with all the combined skills of the rest of the team.
But he doesn't look any different, so it doesn't make a difference.
No one will hire him out of principle.
Yeah.
Who let this happen? Who approved this?
Bugs Bunny, you dog.
This is a basketball and Looney Tunes show for children.
That's weird. I feel like this movie has 2 sides. It's goofy basketball and horny. Every scene is one of those 2. I never thought I'd say that.
Well, it's like really wholesome, like for the rest of the movie. It's like
it doesn't mix.
Yeah. That was
now everybody's amazed.
Yeah, like, Whoa! That's the first time I've seen a cartoon spaceship before. Once again, everyone's just like, yeah, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan!
He then proceeds to play the worst game of his life that ends his career.
Because he just exhausted himself playing basketball with Looney Tunes. He, like, can't control the arm thing that makes it go too long and, like...
Yeah.
Like, he's holding the bat, like, way too far out.
Who that?
I'd love it.
It's not even sunny.
I'd love it if the rest of these guys are just like this, where they're just kind of somewhat uncoordinated. And then there's that one guy we were talking about before. He's just like laying there comatose.
Yeah.
They've been dragging him around.
Quit messing around. Get up.
Frothing at the mouth.
Yeah. We didn't ask you to say that. Can you say just the line we gave you?
We just had to pay $7 million to Star Trek to have that line.
Yeah, the instant 2 milliseconds after that word was uttered, Star Trek's email just came out of nowhere. Like, that'll be $50 million.
Just an entire like truck of lawyers.
Yeah.
Who even owns Star Trek as a franchise? I actually don't know.
I can't wait for Disney to buy Star Trek.
That's
the only thing left.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like a Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait, I'm in your body.
Yeah. Why'd you get so tall?
Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Or Freaky Jam or something like that. You're totally right. They're like, yeah, we'll include that you play baseball in the movie. We're just going to crap on it the whole time.
I think that's literally intertwined with the plot.
It is. Yeah, didn't he also, like, come back after he was really big into basketball and, like wasn't he part of the Wizards or whatever?
I really don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally know, for you guys at home, I literally know nothing about basketball.
I don't really either.
Everything that I know about basketball, I learned from this movie. All of it.
Yeah. This is what you believe basketball to be.
Yeah, whenever I go and I watch a game, normally I'm like, wait, where's the anvils?
Yeah.
All right.
The perfect way to end this 90s
freeze frame
journey.
Yeah. All right. Let's hear it, Christian. So, had you seen the movie before?
Time to set the record straight. The be-all and final conclusion.
Tonight on 60 Minutes, Christian Lilly finally tells all.
This movie is fine. That was incredibly short.
Yeah, it's way shorter than you thought it was, isn't it?
That was barely a movie, honestly.
Yeah, that could have been like a TV special, like a 45-minute TV special.
It honestly felt like something you'd see on like Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Just like or a Disney Channel original movie.
Yeah.
It's like not really a movie.
Yep.
But it's just like another thing they pump out.
Yeah. What if Lilo and Stitch met the American Dragon? Like that kind of crossover.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, I think this one and the next one is like they're just fun. Like I don't want it to be good.
Yeah.
It's just like get Michael Jordan in there playing some basketball.
Yep.
Get the Looney Tunes in there, mix it up. I'll watch it.
I had fun.
Yeah.
It kept me entertained the whole time. I never get bored. I get to see some wacky shenanigans.
Plus, it has nostalgia, so.
Oh, yeah. Like,
even if you haven't seen it, you probably have nostalgia for it.
Exactly. Just because you lived in the era.
Yeah.
Except for those people who didn't. But, so for me, I would normally give it like a 6, but the nostalgia, like, bumps that right up to like an 8.5.
Well, I mean, movies have different, like, values.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like cinema, but like.
It's not trying to be cinema
I'd still give it a 7 because that's not what it's trying to do. It's just trying to, like.
Yeah.
Have a good time, and it's got a really good premise. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd give it a 7 any day.
There's definitely something about it that makes it more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah.
So, like, if you wanted to be a jerk, you could go through and nitpick and talk about, oh, this was bad.
You don't even have to nitpick. It's not a very well put together movie.
Yeah, but there's something special about Space Jam.
Yeah.
It's worth watching. And
it's a classic, even if it's not like
a
the
classic.
best. Yeah.
Well, this is why. So, you guys will sometimes hear me talk about like the numbers that I'll rate a movie on. I have another movie scale. I have a positive movie scale, which is like the actual quality of a movie, and then I have another movie scale, which is the negative, which is a negative scale, -1 through -10, and it's how enjoyable is the movie despite the objective quality being poor. What is there something to enjoy about this movie, ironically, or just an X factor that's not in the quality of the film?
Like, do I enjoy it even though it sucks? Basically.
Yeah, like Spider-Man 3 is like a -10.
Or like The Room.
Yeah, The Room is a -10.
Yeah.
Right? Even though in all actuality it's like a 3 in real life.
Yeah.
So, you don't want a movie that's like a -1 and a 1 because it's boring and bad.
Yeah, that's the worst it could
So, Space Jam is definitely one of those. It's like I'd give it like a 6.5, maybe a 7. But I give it like a -8, a -9 because it is just a blast to watch.
It just doesn't care.
It just doesn't care.
It doesn't care at all.
Like,
That's the charm.
Exactly. It's so sure of itself.
Yeah.
It's not trying to prove anything. It's not being preachy about it. Like, the message of this movie is you could believe in your dreams, I guess.
Yeah.
And even then, that's really just the first 5 minutes, like, because he had a dream to play baseball, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, it left. I feel like it cut the end where he ends up being good at baseball. It just cut that out. Didn't write that part in. We better finish up because we might run out of credits.
All right. You have any final thoughts?
7 out of 10. Is that where we're landing?
Well, I give it. I would give it like an 8.5. Just I love it that much.
What? Really?
Even though it's a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's simple film. That's all I have to say about it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Super Lilly Bros.
Sweet.
We'll see you next time on Space Jam.
Space Jam 2?
Space Jam
Possibly?
2, maybe? I don't know.
I didn't mean to secure that in the future. We might not, but we might.
Okay, no problem. See you later.
See ya.
You know what to do.
And if you don't, ask someone.